Hello guys, welcome everyone, welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, if it's actually is good. We have the whole night of air alarm, 4 AM in the morning. There was a lot of explosions here in my area. Absolutely shitty morning, shitty sleep, and feeling so exhausted. Nonetheless, starting a new and last DLC for a New Vegas, Midnight Blues. I think that was the DLC. We just watched the intro video in a previous stream, and then I realized we were running out of time. We also had the power outages yesterday. Alright, so don't know how much of electricity we have today. How much for how long. Let's go. So like there's some science city over here, and Master Calls mentioned this game have some cool dialogues. What plates? There's some genius irrigation system, right? The pipe is leaking, so we just can grow some shit there, I guess. Water. Personally, files damage are missing. Insert backup a holotype to restore file. What? Nani? Okay, we have some purified water over here. Let's take 4 cans, just in to be sure. Sync Central Intelligence Unit. Personality files damage are missing. Okay. There's some cool bookshelf. Okay. Some cool stuff over here. Sync up to Duke. Some personality file missing. Elevator to the sink tank. To Big MT. Okay, Sunset Cola. I will take this one. Nuka Cola, nobody want that one. Require key to open. I can disable it, damn it. Safe is also empty. What the hell are you, Maggie? Yeah, we don't like this random music here. It's probably copyrighted. So that's not cool. Guess the sink tank is there. You go. A strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Nani? Me, pacifist. What the hell is this? What are you even doing as a quest here? Quest, welcome to the Big Empty. Find out where the hell you are. Okay. Sounds reasonable.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in.
Pacification field. Submaster holds.
Be warned, intruder.
You can turn the radio off.
You are in the
I see.
presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last
Robotic
time.
scum.
Now,
What I'm gonna say here.
now,
There's a bunch
great.
of robotic
Now I forgot what I
scum.
was saying. What was I talking about?
How are you all speaking through that one voice box? I was at the theater, then I was here. What is this place?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Gala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Danny? Lobotomize me? What?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so,
Wait, I'm
it's
just a
proof that
brain?
there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet?
Disgusting? What?
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of
What the
useless
fuck?
extremities.
Like... Okay, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Science. Hold up one finger, point at itself, point at them, hold up 5 fingers.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros' histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual.
Like, I really want to turn this music right now.
Do you understand me?
It's so annoying.
Can you speak?
Yes, I'm guessing that crashed satellite was yours.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skinvelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait.
What?
If
Wait.
What you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us.
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you.
Full of you.
It
fools.
is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you.
Forbidden West.
Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the big mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Aid, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent.
I mean, I refuse to work for some robotic scum here.
Helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
But what?
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive.
Nani?
Look at it. It's regarding us even now with its big.
Are they sure they
eyes.
remove
If we ask
the
it
brain?
politely and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
Fuck. You remove my brain.
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge.
Barely
and
wrinkled?
experience.
That's not my
Brain
brain.
extraction technology has been
That's a
standard
bullshit.
practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came
They have like
the
as much
coils,
wrinkles as the old
the
man.
Tesla coils, the coils of Nikola Tesla.
The brainless perk. Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. You had can no longer be crippled, and its resistance to a chem addiction. 25 persistences and shock from body damage, plus 5 damage to threshold and minimum 1. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
no
Okay.
need to brag.
Who
Wherever your
the hell
brain
need the
is,
brain?
It's transmitting thoughts to you through the
The Tesla coils in its head.
This
Okay.
is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Medicine. That doesn't explain the laser's turret on my chest and on my spine as well.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth,
With the fucking music.
Autobot had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it
We're
had
gonna get
removed
banned
the
on
brain and
YouTube
I misplaced
because
it,
of this shit.
other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Okay, heartless. The scan on your chest seems to confirm that Think Tank is saying you cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pumps will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items chems to function at the higher level, plus 25%. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. Okay, I mean, am I robotic scum here?
Awake. wait. I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless. Due to complication with a procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1. Okay, that's cool.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, Annie. Greetings, guys. Greetings. Fallout New Vegas, we are doing the DLCs. And welcome, guys, welcome. I saw you were playing, Manny, the Fallout London, right? So how was that game? Also welcome Tomori, welcome Master Halls as well, greetings guys. Yeah, we just stuck on this super long dialogue. Interacting with this robotic scum here. So you took my brain, heart and spine and replaced it with better parts. Wonderful.
That auto-dock junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed.
It's
into the
vanilla,
pipes.
no mods. No mods.
Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery
Metaphysical.
talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We
Like,
want
why the
you
hell
to
he has
stop
our
him,
brain?
Somehow, with science.
You said something about needed technologies to stop Mobius.
Yes, it is our only chance. A desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
Intelligence 6. Science chart. Also, Manny, how is Monkey King, the Black Myth Wukong? Like, I'm skipping on the game here. It's like too expensive here in my region. Well, I mean, it's on the lower spot of a spectrum of prices, but it's still too expensive for me. But the game's sitting on 96%. Are you feeling it's 96%? Wait for sales. Yeah, probably will. I heard you were I watched you a little bit yesterday. Performance is bad. I watched you at the beginning, and you were saying about the combat being not really, you know, not really secure like, yeah. That's what I remember. You were fighting this white noble or whatever, the snake guy. So I watched a little bit of that. So what exactly is the plan? You're losing me in the generalities and in specifics.
The plan
It's
is
more like
very
a Neo.
complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our
Well,
part of
Neo
the
had a
plan.
good combat actually. I did enjoy Neo. Like I had 100 of hours in Neo 1, Neo 2.
No.
No, why?
You are...
The Syphilaxis here, welcome,
retrieve the
welcome.
technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands.
You
and,
quit it?
A heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Yeah, but I think it's because I approached it, it's like a Souls game and it's kicked my ass. I mean, the Neo or the Wukong. Welcome to Syphilaxis, mate. We just here communicating some robotic scum again with this game. Okay, I help. What do you mean to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and
The
I've
Neo
used
one,
biological knowledge to,
the Neo one has a lot of like
transmit the
multiple boss
radio
encounters, you know, like when the bosses fighting you like two on one, 3 bosses at once.
Settle down, Ace. I'll be in a
It's
second,
decently
all right?
hard.
Ace,
If you don't have a
transfer
good
the
build to
lasso
nuke one boss
coordinates of the
fast,
research centers.
it's
They,
a lot of coordination,
they
a lot of like
will
dodging.
move sometimes, or get buried, or blow up.
And Neo 2 was a
Ace
little
is
bit
correct.
very
All
easy
we
in the
need are
department.
schematics.
There
This
was no
does
like
not mean
multiple
we do not want
bosses
the
at
cold hard
once.
technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
One mobile again, well, the mini boss as well. Yeah, like there was 3 bosses in a Neo game I haven't been able to kill. Even with my ninja build, which was very powerful, those guys would kill you with one shot if you misses, and then were like multiple bosses, like 2 bosses at the same time, and they are a buffed version of the bosses you already fought, like the end bosses. So those were like quite a tough encounters. And I think there was one boss in Neo 2 I haven't been able to kill. It's a boss, the dragon guy from Ninja Gaiden or whatever. Well, not actually the right dragon, but a ninja. But his was pretty problematic. But those were like optional DLC bosses. So not biggies, but yeah, the game was decently hard. I like the Neo 2 beta. It have the beta systems. It just was like a really great game in terms of the combat. You scared me. I want to revisit that, but I don't know now. The whole place sounds dangerous. This device sounds dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter.
It's all about a good
antenna
build,
array,
you know, like a
used
right
to
build.
focus coherent thought at excessively high
For
frequencies.
Neo, at least.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever
But I would
heard,
say like
seen, or
it's
could
harder in
ever
terms of
see.
combat. It's harder than like Dark Souls, for example. It's have like more moves,
And aids sonic sound wave emitter projectile
more buttons to
gun,
press, so to
able
say.
to broadcast
Uh-huh.
sound at
For
lethal
moves.
frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
Okay, the faster I can get out of this, the better. Trust me, I want to get this over as quickly as possible. I do.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated
All we do.
path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
No
So
loot,
many
no game.
sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
This is robots trying to scam me out of a loot.
you
What the
alright?
hell?
In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Dude, those guys. Guess I better get walking then. Doesn't sound like my style. Maybe I'll do a little bit exploring.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy, penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Well, guess I'll better get walking. Then so.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced
This is
towering
the Fiend
particle
Gears.
frames.
The little teddy bear
Toss.
should always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Rectly pylons for the pylons.
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system, but the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies.
That's true.
Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Yeah, so like the biggest problem is reaching immortality right now, right? The brain, you know, like the nerve degradation, the brain degradation. So it's very hard or impossible to extend its lifespan from what we have right now, and it's like around 100 plus something years in the best cases. So can I leave now? Or can we shut the pylons down, by the way?
Out there? We're not going out there. It's dangerous. We're smart, not suicidal.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore.
And neither can my feelings. I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you have the gun ready, I don't understand what you need. Please stop. For the love of God, please stop.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the Soundwave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe
So he's just done the quest?
frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high
fucking
school was
music
Tommy
sta-
Fink
finally
Tattletale
stopped.
and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give The lobotomite, the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up.
Nani? What? Nani?
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first.
Technological needs?
Alright. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Energy weapon? I don't have it. Yeah, this is all one thing we don't have, right? This is a gun build. Guns. These sonic guns look like an energy projectile. Got anything that split the lead, which yeah.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill.
That's exactly what we do
open
here.
Holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun.
Cyberdog.
With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Gun 75. This gun looks really hungry. I like to make sure it gets fed lots of
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good
Can
stuff.
I even carry this?
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Energy weapon, nice. This should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, so this gun you gave me can disable force fields?
Yes. Maybe.
No, yeah.
Well, no. Not currently.
They're lying.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
I could care less about all of this. Can I go? Okay, great. I don't want to hear any more about this. Can you please hurry? I got a schedule. Okay, I need to stop Mobius. That's it.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated
Half an hour
schematics.
dialogue.
That is for us to do.
I'll head out then, be back with those things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation.
There's more.
things
You
like
can talk to
that.
each of them
I'm
individually.
on
Nani.
TMI chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar is slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No!
Oh my gosh, she's a
that
pervert.
would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
So are we getting the companions here, by the
H
way?
says, let the lobotomite
Carrying my
take the
loot.
Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Barter Intelligence. This ship looks like it was mass-produced. There's other chips.
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
We'll see about this. Barter. I can trade with the Sync Intelligence, and I'll need something to activate that function, would I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Oh yeah, we trade in caps here,
these
Josh.
so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Barter. This amount clearly represented deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Barter, I hate to come back and ask for more. But a little extra would guarantee you not disturb it.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible.
Impossible.
Oh, more.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
Well, you know, hold on. Let's be logical about this. I don't need a ton, just as much as I can carry in trade.
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only adequate weight. Everyone, display your things.
I do not understand, yet I am intrigued by this potential display.
Give me your scenes. Come on.
No, wait, you don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. Klein means things for trade. Display for trade. All right, let's consolidate. There's got to be some junk around here. Magazines, useless. More caps, medicinal supplies, useless. Here.
Okay, so just plug it into a circular map sink in the sink upstairs. Got it.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Quest marks completed. Can move. Let's save chat. Let's save. There's no music, but I really fear that was a copyrighted shit for the YouTube. Cybergun added. Magnum rounds, 150. I don't really need a Magnum rounds. Added sync projectile central intelligence unit. 250 bottle caps. Fixing sinks. Programmer digest. 393. Dr. Bags. Steam bags. Yeah, let's see about this, about the weapon they give me. Compliance regulator, that's not it. Flare gun. We don't need a flare gun at all. It's supposed to be like frightening abominations. Never use it, it's okay. Cyber gun. It's a 27. It's a DPS damage 29. I mean, it's 27 kilos. I can put it in a safe. I saw there was a safe in that room. Okay, we don't need this one either. Sonic emitter. I want to go and talk with those robots, but for now let's go and bring the stuff to my to the safe. While we're like moving like super slowly here, but I don't want to drop it on a floor. You know where that goes. So where did I show the save? Oh, this place? Book? I think it was somewhere in the room. This one? Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So all those like Magnum rounds. 5 kilogram. It's not like we gonna be using this anytime soon. Then we get in Cybergun 27. I'm getting this old glory out as well. Okay, have like a lot of E cells, I guess. That's a problem. Critical strike and paralysis. We have like anything here that I don't need. Doctor's bag only 10. Those mines like from yesterday, or from a previous DLC. It just was super bad. So you don't need like the pulse gun anymore. The sonic emitters make us obsolete. The pulse gun. Oh, this one. MP bonus with robots. Okay, it's 2 kilograms. Damage 22. MP bonus with robust power armor, critical strike, paralysis. Can drop this this one as well. Alright, shot. Finally can run. This one, Sonic emitter, are now available in the vendor's interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there's other personality modules there?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
So why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So can I access this function without loading the personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
So why is there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Never mind, let me ask you something else. What service do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Tiny robots, show me, because I like to buy things.
Very good, sir.
What is even selling here? Okay. Do we have any shotgun bullets? There it is. Not much so. Pre-war book. Patient Gowl. Right away, a rocket. Science +5. Sonic emitter. Power helmet. That's about all. Okay, let's grab the shotgun bullets.
Perhaps sir would care to put sir's feet up, and I might serenade sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
Light opera?
Might I be of service, sir?
Okay, I don't see anything. So what do you have for quests in here? All my friends have off switches. Find the missing modules of the Sync Outer Dock and the Biological Research Station. Sonic Emitter Upgrade. Travel to X8 Research Center to find the force field disturbing the AMP pulse wave. X2 Strange Transmission. Travel to X2 Transmitter Antenna Array. X8 High School Horror. Travel to X8 Research Center. X13 Attack of the Infiltrator. Okay, so there's a bunch of quests here already. They go in all directions there. balcony. With this. Here's your spine without a brainstem to snap it onto. Here's the 14. Your back doesn't feel any different from the spine's removal. If anything, whatever was placed in there makes you feel stronger. Yeah, so we do have like additional strength here, do we? Strength 7. Based it on the other tanks in the room, you can safely assume this is where your brain would be floating. It is currently missing from both the tank and its proper place in your head, but it seems to be doing just fine without it. Who need a brain? It's like highly overestimated. This is your heart. Apparently, cranial surgery complications requires removal, and until your brain is returned, your heart can be trusted to keep beating in your body. Your new heart seems to be working just fine, however. What they have done to me? Am I even human now? Am I a robot? Alien scum? You know, we played the Prey game. Just finished a couple of days ago, and there was some big revelation at the end of it, for sure. Okay, how much of sleep you need? You don't need anything. Food, water, radiation. We doing pretty good here. Big mountain, think tanks. So let's see on the small robots. Master Hall saying we can talk to them one by one. It's a mess of the lab. This is not heating electricity. It's not working on me. Sexy sleepwear. Nice. Okay, it's the teddy bears. So I guess it's a room of that. Teddy bear robot. Cheek. Dr. Klein?
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Science. I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge that Singtan has to share on the science project. Pick up your brain. Wait, let's just pick up the quest. Shadows the Dr. O, introduce yourself to Dr. Dala, say hello to Dr. Boris, carefully, speak to Dr. 8, if you can.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
You seems like the one in charge, are you?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Who is Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
Science? Those mechanical robot scorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Interesting, interesting. Medicine. Robo-scorpions drain intelligence from living creatures. How? Chems?
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune.
I mean, I don't even
If it
have a
is
brain.
chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
Okay, so why do I have this strange passive sensation here?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
So, why anti-aggression programming so?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Wait, who are the visitors? Interesting, interesting.
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent.
Sounds like a Brotherhood of Steel.
Trains.
Is that? Who else needed stuff? So what is this place? When visitors attack. And ask the quest here.
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man. And to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
I heard this place called the Big Empty.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
So I'd like to know about the Forbidden Zone.
That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Can you tell me more about these pylons?
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
Alright, I have some question about this brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still,
this
wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
You said before that Mobius might have my brain.
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Nani? Science? What is this Autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old Autodoc. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Medicine. Mobius set up the Autodoc medicine routines, so we think he's responsible for the post-organ dump.
Yes, always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The Autodoc is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well.
My brain would know?
It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab.
Dissect my brain? Dude, like, this guy is so dead. So why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
Okay. Other questions? No questions. So we have a bunch of other quests by interacting with those guys. Oh, they have a locked door here. Not locked enough against me. Bottle. Oh, there's actually nothing much here. Okay, except the first aid. Steam pack. I'll take all of this. Okay, we don't care about any of those things. Mantas, we can take this. We can take this. More looting, more exploring. They ask us not to. Damn it. Bottle cap. Dude, like just pick that up. Radiation suit, or radiation resistance 30. I have my space suit. I don't even know where I put that one. Advanced radiation suit. Magnum rounds, we don't care about those. There's a bunch of mantas. So there was Dr. 8, is it? Her wanted mantis. Right, so who are you?
The lobotomite animal
Dr. Burris.
before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Animal? Did you just call me an animal? Do you always get this dramatic? Calm down, I just had some questions.
Just as I feared. Questions, quizzes, just as there were in American high school. And if there are no answers, how will the think tank graduate?
Who are you? What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs.
It's a Pablo.
I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky Night Stalkers.
The what?
They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
So those guys that created the Night Stalkers. Those crazy cured snake things. Like Master Brain's best friend.
Indeed. Docile.
Try to find any
curious,
trace of the Gabe
safe,
in a Higgs village.
sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
What makes you think they have an escape? Contained in the big mountains, those things are all over the Mojave, you fool.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
What makes you think they have an escape?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
I don't think they sterilize, they breed alright, you know.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
No thank you. Now that's alright, trust me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
So you don't seem to have a grasp your owner search, do you?
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond.
This robotic scum.
I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright, when did you create this Cazadores?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards with the Great Static, or beyond. There were the Tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
But you're all about data and facts, you fool. I want to know more about this Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
I really want to see those robotic scorpions and how my sniper rifle will work on them. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me.
Wait, you don't know?
It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us. And anything without a brain, also inside.
Like you.
It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
So that fence doesn't make much sense to me, so...
It makes perfect sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Dude, this guy has a problem. Do you want to live here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Well, is evidence to the contrary.
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
This guy. So why does this Dr. Klein wants those particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful.
He doesn't
and in the right
feel like a
hands,
man of science,
our hands,
this robot.
If we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Right, can you tell me about the big mountain?
It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Why haven't you leave the place? Okay, so the expanse from the balcony. You made a mess of this landscape. This crater looks like it's been tag-teamed by the giant fuckbots.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds. For science.
For science, yes. That's cities. So what the hell is those?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
How evil. And what is this explosion you're talking about?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
So I had answer questions. Do I?
Submit your questions. I shall...
Never mind. Spoken off. Spoken off, dude. Those dialogues. If you saw like other DLC, I've been not loading what I'm doing. If you saw like other DLC has a very long dialogues, this one probably the longest one so far. When we need to go through robots, through all the robots. Dr. 8. What's that? Speak as Dr. 8 if you can. Your voice module got damaged, I heard. in the attack. That's it's too bad, or good, or something. Is it yes or no, or yes, no? Can I ask you some questions? Your damage was mutual. Can you tell me about the attack? Didn't catch that maybe part of the damage? Who are you? Sounds important, I think. Do you know anything about Dr. Mobius? A Forbidden Zone? Alright, just calm down, didn't mean to alarm you. Can tell me about those technologies claims want? You sound agitated, or are you perlicating or something? Science, okay. Wait, after listening a bit that Robocore Termalinx protocol, you're broadcasting, right? You're emitting the character's pattern of 8, bracket, with stone adjustment to the end. Okay, let's go science. Success? I'm just full of surprises, you know. Quest started on the same wavelengths. Haha, nice pun on the header file of terminal code. Okay, I agree. If someone would take the time, you more than just sounds effect in the tongue. Science? If that's the Robocop terminal protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? It only takes seconds to violate your rights and make your voice mine. If that's terminal code, don't worry. I'm not going to take advantage of your exposed code. You gain a karma. Fashion a quest mark on the same wavelengths. Wait, what? Wait, what? I completed the quest? But why? I didn't even read what the quest was about. Is the restoring the voice to this guy? But then, like, we lost the karma. No problem, I know what it's like to be experimented on. About when I first arrived, I tell you it didn't circulated into my sonic emitter. Well, there's had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Now that we know each other better, can you tell me about the sonic emitter? You really, huh? Well, that's the fastest dialogue with this robotic scum we ever had. So the Higgs village, can you point it out on my pin boy? So your house in there? So there's emitter code in your house in Higgs. Okay, 2 codes, one for the jukebox and one for the opera. Nice. I keep an eye out for this. Well, somehow we didn't understand the guy, while not really understanding him. There are still more robots. Dr. Dalla.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me,
have no fear.
Epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression.
Dude.
Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
What a perv. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin. Not right now, I have questions instead. Let's go with that
Yes,
nonsense.
yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue. Like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Dude, like, I was, yesterday we didn't have electricity again, like, so they started with power outages again, right? So that's why we interrupted the evening stream all of a sudden. No electricity. I was lying in bed reading a book. It's a new book from Min-Maxon, Tabletops Build, whatever. It's pretty fun Tolkien-esque read, and the guy there like start like doing the philosophy thing about like concentrating on your, you know, like breathe in, concentrating on your mouth on your tongue, on your mouth, like, you know, like the moment you became aware of your tongue in your mouth, it's kind of hard to forget that. Yeah, if there wasn't like no air alarms the whole fucking night, I wouldn't be sleeping anyway because I was concentrating on my breathing again and on the tongue in my mouth, trying to forget how it's feel. Perception 8. I can help but notice your fascination with the human body.
What? Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, and then stretch elegantly.
What? What are you doing?
Question marks complete. What, Nani? Coming out of your shell? That's all quest. Turning the cuff roughly, close eyelids. Run your hands along the side of your face, then exhale rapidly. Okay, scratch your nose.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Run your hands along the side of your face.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Dude, like... we conquered the female robot. Easy. Capture her heart. A robotic heart. So why don't you like just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at a human body. Look at me. Look at me.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe at you if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Ooh. Ooh. Purple, purple, ooh.
What the hell is this sounds?
Bloop, bloop. Purple. Bloop.
Trying to make ourselves.
Bloop. Bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you.
What just happened, Shot? What has just
Please,
happened
You
here?
must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Oh my god. So who are you? What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity.
There's a degree in that?
That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
So 211 doctorates, how is it even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
Yeah, it's like a physics, right? You want to get to the bottom, like, of physics by, you know, making it as simple, the rules of physics as simple as possible, the principles. First head of chief researcher, a lot of titles you have here.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm something called the courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times.
Wait, second one.
Very different specimens.
She's talking about Courier 6, is it? So there's another?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs.
Okay, I need to ask him.
My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
So why did you remove my brain and how? So Quest, how did he came and went?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all.
The troublologist.
Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
So, but how I'm still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for.
Seriously?
You still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
So I still feel strange in here, peaceful, but on edge at the same time.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
So is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing?
To shut you all
surrender
down?
to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing.
What?
No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain. And we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
Do you feel violated, mate? Don't ask me, don't ask me. We'll forget this ever happened. Have asked a question. Can you tell me about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
I don't understand how the tech clan ones will help that.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order.
So they want to
All
share
will be
technology
like
with the
Big
world.
Mountain.
Somehow I don't not very convinced about it. Can you tell me about the big mountain?
This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
I will see about that. So why did you say a 3-1 subject before?
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
And what happened with the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
So, I have other questions. Do I? We spoke enough. Spoke enough, save. Good. Hour and a half chat, bear with me. We have 2 more robots to go,
Stop
sir.
hovering.
Dr. O.
If you... Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in Think Tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
Question mark complete. 5 out of 5. Easy. All quests done. Here we can go. So you are Dr. O, correct? Dr. Zero.
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco Tech on your arm? It is!
Big boy, yeah?
What's your agenda bringing that in here? How dare you bring Robco Tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
But they did.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
So I don't think I'm worrying you by telling you what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Calm down, just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine.
I heard you were, you and 8 were attacked by the previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human, I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
So, do you think this was that Elijah when the visitors attacks quest completed, or whatever he was like in the first DLC we played? The guy who put the collars on us. All right, is that the guy? So who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the
One could be
troublemaker,
like a
and the
courier,
last
right?
one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Okay, that's a courier, right? Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
So, what do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
So doesn't sound that doesn't sound impressive. Breaking machines, that it is. I mean, that's what I'm do.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
So do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
So speech, are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ear for it. What's its name? Quest started.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after collostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
Intelligence. So, if they keep confusing the letter with the number, your name is Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. 0.
I
am
need 7
zero.
intelligence
How hard
to
is that?
figure that
A narrow,
out.
thin 0.
Dude, I don't know. 0 sounds more. Sounds more impressive. Yeah, you know, much of improvement. All right, if you want me to call you 0, or
0's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Intelligence 9. If you want to differentiate the O and a 0, I just put a slash to the 0.
What?
0, a German slash through it. A standard terminal link code to distinguish the two.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion.
Eventually.
Eventually. Who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
And that's what makes you truly a 0. Yes, if that's what you want to be. I have no idea how incompetence survived this. How you incompetence survives this long. Yeah.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in 0. It reduces anything multiplied against it to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. The make a zero and all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, Zero, got any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
To scrap electronics Saturday. I don't need it. Oh my god, scrap metal. I suddenly it's interesting whatever it once was. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Okay, tell me about the Mobius and those monsters of his.
That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep.
This is like, you know, giant
Right,
scorpion
giant
robots.
monsters,
Sounds like
sure.
the Wasteland, right? Speaking of which, we haven't played the Wasteland 2 yet. Did go through Wasteland 3 at some point. Well, on the game release, it was good. Well, relatively speaking, good, like 8 out of 10. And I feel I hear like it's way better right now after all the patching done.
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
So can you tell me about this facility? Anything?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Oh, what a day!
What a day, welcome Nickersdrop. What a day indeed. Almost 2 hours of the dialogues. But we're getting through this. The dialogues with the robots. Greetings. Yeah, and the power outages is back. Right, so yesterday there is breaker stream. Ended up as a power outage. So we didn't have like electricity basically through whole night. Need more of those worthless caps to test the barter function upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
How much we got? I think we spoke long enough. 50 bottle caps. So he got me like the scrap electronics and all the shit we don't need. But it's like waiting. Alright, miscellaneous. Scrap electronics and what else he gave me? Okay, scrap metal. Alright, this is out. Yeah, and there was a whole night of air alarm after that, mate. Oh, what the hell is this? Well, this number over there. I don't like it. Nani? Did I press it? Okay, I pressed a tilde. I see. Save. One more robot to talk chat. We almost done here. And then we're gonna go and shoot all of those robots. In the yard, probably. So yeah, air alarms whole night, 4 AM. In the morning. We had a big explosions here as well. A lot of them. So do know it was heat or not.
Did you
But it's just
retrieve
very
the
loud.
technologies yet? We need them, as I have.
So I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you and asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What
Ulysses.
did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left us some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Question mark, that's all quests? No, he did make, he came and went, right? He did make a mistake. He let that as a courier out. With the new codes, I presume. Okay, so we're going to the elevator, I guess. Outside. Okay, chart. Here we go. Our adventure. Started right now. There's a bunch of things here. Higgs Village, X2 transmitter antenna array, research center, and quest here. All my friends. Okay, brain best friend in Higgs Village, sonic emitter in X8, high school horror. Okay, let's just go for and get in those extra modules, I guess. This way.
Intruder, you will
Lobotomize.
all their pincers.
Caution, of course there are some enemies here already. Also check out that Tactical Breach Wizards, by the way, Nicker. So I've checked it out today before the stream. It's, you know, it's feeling so close to the Chimera Squad. I mean that was about what Chimera Squad also was about. There's always like this tactical breach happening, right, on a map before the start of the combat. So it's very similar, very similar. At least in tactic, how the map is starting. Okay, there's nothing in this place over here. Oh, that didn't kill him. Damn it. Miss. Dude, stop moving. I mean, I'm sniping you. Stop fucking moving. How did that not kill it? There we go. Wasting bullets. Caution. What is that thing? Nani? Wait a minute, what the hell is that thing? What have those, like, brain maniacs done? What's a dog? It's a nice stalker. Guess trying to shoot them with armor penetration bullets, it's not very good. Because they don't have any armor. But I don't have like any other bullets here. I can get like a sniper rifle instead of this one. Hunting rifle. Let's see if they're gonna be performing better. Have a bunch of other normal bullets here. The area looked decently big. But I want. Robot dogs. Okay. Apparel. Weapons. Get my right shotgun.
Cazador Preserve and the Night Stalker splicing facilities are strangely quiet. Too quiet.
Well, I guess armor piercing rounds were probably good against those guys. By the way, against robots. Like, why is there no crates here? What the hell? Really, the cyborgs? Yeah, I'm not sure having the bridge turns makes them all that similar, so the actual gameplay isn't XCOM like at all, in my opinion. It's all about precise like positioning in case of cascade of events that take in the multiple enemies and also keep you safe at the turn. So it's more like a puzzle game. However, if you play in the trying to like totally removing randomness and United affix that cause anti. Oh my god, that's another. Hold it. I shoot this doggo. Summer piece is not critting for whatever reason. So remove randomness, effects that cause constant reloads on other tactical games we played. Nani? What kind of a tactical game I play that I have a constant reload made? This is like... Yeah, tell me. I'm usually on the contrary, don't having any, not having reloads on those kind of games, taking the game of a chance to the face. This is slander. On the contrary, the puzzle, the Magic Pirates ones, the Spiratus types of the whole game. Yeah, but this is not the tactical games, right? These are not the tactical games. This is actually what you say in the puzzle games. So that's the thing that you're saying in this tactical Bridge Wizards. It's the puzzle games more than tactical games. And those like Desperados and Pirates, whatever they I can't remember the name actually. Those were like also like kind of puzzle games, not actual tactical games. Yeah, we didn't done much for lots in XCOM 2 at least. There was like some restarting XCOM if we played. Medical facilities. Steam Park. I'll take more cola. Because we can drink one. To get my health full. So like I would say the games like the puzzles types will proc me to reload more because I want to do it perfectly, right? Instead of taking this like XCOM game that there are 75 or
The rest
95.
of you should try this intercom thing. It makes you sound like some kind of sky god.
Sky God. Instead of like these games like XCOM and there's like 95% chance to hit something and you miss it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll take it. So the games like a puzzle ones is the one that procced me to reload more. They are tactical games. They also puzzle games, so which is why I made a distinction that the breaches there is no random element and no execution to mess up because it's turn-based. So if things are going wrong, it's per decision making and not a snooze fest of the viewers. I do, like I say, I do feel like the puzzle games will proc me like more lots than, because we need to do it right instead of like take some randomness to the FX and mess it up. So medical facility EU17. Okay, that's where the quest is. There was something else in U17 or wasn't? Or Y17? Well, who knows how that game will be played. I don't think I will be playing it, so we'll see. Okay, it's releasing next day, right? So we'll see how it's gonna go like on Steam. Dude, I swear to God. Danger.
My God, if I had hands, I would strangle the life out of you.
I thought I had like some kind of, oh my God, some kind of sneak attack on these robots. Dude, not having companion, it's so bad. Oh no, get, oh, fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, dude. Switch to fucking shotgun. Stop reloading in the middle of this shit. Super Steam Pack, I'll take that one. Bloody robotic scum. Know your place. Jesus Christ. I'm supposed to deal more damage to the robots as well. Blow it up. There we go. Let's get some cola. So do they have anything useful on them? Scrap metal. Balance ready extenuator. The health regeneration endurance +1. Light. Health regeneration endurance +1. The hell is this thing? And what do I do with this? Is it something I put on my head? It's not an apparel. There's some aid. I already forgot the name. I can wear it as a beret. Yeah, anyway, based on the video I watched through, the bridge was a clever game. It rewarded proper planning to utilize that cascade of events it takes talking about. Probably too supreme intelligence. We'll see about that. We'll see about. Their ability is terrible. But I don't see it, mate. Oh, never mind. There it is. There it is. So if you have barrettes and that shit, how does it look like? Oh my god. It looks like an angel. Angel of death. Sense immersion. Some force field. I need to disengage the lock. Makes you look like a reject from Rave Party, Nani. Stealth boy, nice. Oh, that's a good shit. Christina's Recon armor. Wait a minute. Is it the Christina from the first DLC we played? The one who was like messed it up, like, right? So the one who couldn't talk. Is it her? She was from the Brotherhood. It's her. So like I was correct, like then the same, like yeah. She visited this place before. Okay, up around. It's a medium armor. Huh? Sneak +5. Okay, that didn't help her much with sneaking. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. I'm gonna get in reach. Okay, auto dunk upgrade, implant C13. So that's the thing we came here for, is it? Look on the map. Oh, there's more over here. Apparently. Somewhere here, the panel. Honey. Where it is? It's saying like right over here. Okay, I can interact with the auto dog. There's like some down below. There's a lid into this panel over here. I can interact with this. I can't interact with any of those things. Oh, okay, it's upstairs. It's probably upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, they all the DLC intervened. There we go. After doing upgrade cosmetic enhancements. Or enhancements. Sync project after dark. Like the DLCs for this game is so far like really good. They get in all of this enhancing games so much. Like I really like it. and well, also prolonging game so much, but that's fine. We're already 100 hours in, so this playthrough. The second one, when we're gonna do the second one, was like some melee build, something, and going for Caesar Legion. Alright. Probably will be faster because we're not gonna be stuck in much into in the dialogues for too long at least. Oh, but yeah, when this is gonna happen, the second playthrough, that's a big question, considering how much stuff we have on my to-do list. But yeah, like I saw your message as well, Necrosor, from a Gamescom. I presume all of those games. Like the one I'm most interested in is obviously Indiana Jones. I was interested in that for a while, since they announced it coming for Game Pass. Sierra Madre test case. Okay, so Sierra Madre, that was a DLC. I heard one of the execs mentioned that whenever the Sinclair knew it or not, the Sierra Madre would be a test case for the Autodoc and the innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even that kind of the joke sent the chill down my spine. If I got poisoned by one of those toxins, no way would I crawl inside one of the Y-17 Autodocs there if my life depends on it. The medical texts for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they erase the research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside then. So wasn't sure you would have time to watch, also just listed the games so you might be interested in. And then you can just search them on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, especially with the power outages back. So thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Like, really do. So that was like so the Kazan game, that action RPG, or it was also on my wish list for a while. Little Nightmares. We haven't played the third game. The first game I played pretty good. Age of Mythology Retold we're playing. Civilization, it's too expensive. We already check it out on Steam. Borderlands 4, we'll see about that. If it's better than Borderlands 3. The Borderlands 3 have a good gameplay, but while the story was so cringe, I just couldn't play it. Yeah, Kingdoms Come Deliverance. I need to play the first game. And Mafia, also want to play the Mafia. I played the Mafia 2, and a little bit of old Mafia, a little bit. Both of them were pretty good. So the Mafia games, at least the first Mafia, came on the Game Pass. So when we get the Game Pass months, we can just jump through the Game Pass. You can get the first game super cheap in sales. It's on the Game Pass. The Mafia or the Kingdom Comes Deliverance. Yeah, Kingdoms. It is cheap, but again, like there's so much stuff to do. So whenever there will be like, it's when you get myself the Gridfall, right? When you gifted me Gridfall, mate. The Gridfall and Kingdom Come was actually on my to-do list or planned to-do list, maybe. Yeah, the games like I can play in this close future. So we went with the Gridfall. The Trauma Harness testing result. The Y-17 Trauma Harness has succeeded beyond our wildest expectation. The task harnesses were able to take over the motor functions of the injured subject and walk them back to the home base. We'll have to see what the developers once it's recorded enough narrow out to muscular movements to display the wider range of behaviors. To think, if they could be programmed to replicate the viewer's shooting, fighting reflexes, we have something truly amazing for the war efforts. The Y-70 Trauma Harness action items. Some issues still remains to be ironed out before the Y-70 trauma harnesses is ready for general production. Calibrating the proper amount of injuries to trigger the suit remains problematic. Still, the little Yangtze subjects could hardly protest once inside the harness. If a home base is not designated, the suits enter an unpredictable wonder state, and as we discovered while calibrating injury levels, the suit's sensors are unable to recognize when the viewer is dead. Luckily, autonomous corpse retrieval is nearly as useful as autonomous casualty recovery. Interesting. We're making walking zombies. But we can't open the door with this, can we? Yeah, there's also working on the next Witcher, so we don't have unlimited time to either. Dude, they were working on next GTA. GTA 6. we haven't, despite having like, GTA 5 was like one of the first games I got on my Steam sales spree. Back in the day when we started streaming, and we haven't been even touching that yet. Like just play through the campaign, right? I'm not asking myself to play in the actual online thing. We did try to play the Red Dead Redemption online at some point. Because of how the hell we get through the barrier? There's some holding cells. Didn't saw like any buttons to press. But yeah, like the GTA. I was quite a big of a fan of the GTA series back in the days. Like I played all of them. Alright, starting from GTA 3, Vice City, Liberty City, alright. That was GTA 3. What was that? The Niko Bellic one, Niko Bellic, GTA 4, right? Play that one as well. GTA San Andreas. The GTA San Andreas has like a lot of culture here in my days. So first of all, I was in high school when we played the GTA 5, and there was like a lot of like modding going on, you know, like we was gather with my friends. Nerd friends, and do some modding for GTA 5, you know. Like, it was a lot of fun. Dude, like, I don't see any button here to press. Maybe I'm a fool. And Montemori, so many buttons to press. You know, most of the times you instinctively never use the certain skills, its mastery is for a good reason. I already hate my current experiment, and not to mention I will farm a lot of components to craft a specific end gear. What kind of we play in Montemori? I'm actually have lined up the idea for my next build already. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. Okay, I don't see like anything here. I'm probably missing it. But we got the Autodog. Biohazard Botanist. So it's only going to get harder this keeping up, and Necrosub saying.
Slight chance of seed dispersal from botanical gardens predicted in the late evening.
Presumably, you'll continue to spend time on Grim Dawn, and then you have like potential Pass of Exile 1. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be playing Pass of Exile 1, but Last Epoch, not sure about Diablo 4. We'll see how I did recorded the build video. We'll see how the build video gonna do. If it's gonna be any success on YouTube, we're gonna be maybe playing another build. If not, like then I give up. The Diablo 4 is too much of you know, Last Epoch and Grim Dawn doing something on YouTube. We'll see how what will be with Diablo. But Diablo as a game itself is just very shallow. Build-wise, I don't have there's a variety of builds, but they're just not working. They not balance it, and the game itself propagates this gambling mechanic instead of actually improving on the gameplay. You know, okay, so finally have Path of Exile 2 and Titan Quest 2, and also enormous amount of repeat plays games, sucking up limited times. Not action RPG, you have played all the stuff already. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate more. Oh my god, mines, fuck. Jesus Christ, who minded the bloody pipes? This is bullshit. Yeah, like I say, I'll try to concentrate more on action RPGs. At least like getting like 4 hours per day for any of those. So it'll be like big stuff like for a channel, hopefully. Well, I was contemplating on my current Grim Dawn build for like 2 days already. So it is interesting build in an end game, at least. It's not the build I started with. I was thinking I was doing, like, I was trying to sync some uses for what is called Eruption Sync. Oh my god, I already forgot the name of the skill. I just had it in my on my mind. The Necromancer, the ground eruption or whatever it's called. And there was very little uses apart from like playing it with Drigevil Eye. So I was like, maybe I get a build with that will be Spellcaster, but using those like spells with the cooldowns. So I have multiple spells with the cooldowns, but I need to. So it's like Doombolt, that ground eruption, Venomous. Oh my god, I can't remember the name, and something else. And I was moving that direction, and I just like went into create the Doombolt build. The Doombolt plus the Doombolt has like 4 seconds cooldown, so I'm gonna be using auto attacks later in the game, and auto attacks coming from a gear. There's some skill for chaos damage, so chaos damage Doombolt plus auto attack. But I have no idea what I'm gonna do early game up until like 94. So I need to think about that more thoroughly today. Does offensive ability even matter for spells? Because you get enough spirits and energy and offensive abilities mass. Yeah, it does. Offensive ability matter for everything. Wait, Titan Quest doesn't have like the offensive ability in place for spells and range damage. But Grim Dawn is all about offensive ability.
Are you out there, my little teddy bear lobotomite? Dawn misses you, and the pitter-patter of your peace feeds so much.
Yeah, like the first 94 levels early game, it is, but if you're playing this on ultimate fucking difficulty. And that's the problem of itself. There'll be like no damage at all. Okay, I'll snipe at him. Have auto-injector activated. I should have used a cola. I don't want to use my auto-injectors here. But it's too late for this, is it? You save the thing. There's more enemies around. Hazmat testing ground. This place? It doesn't have like any quest mark. Or does it? Trying to find... Okay, let's see local map, world map. So it's in the village. Sonic emitter upgrade. It's over there. X2 transmission. Okay, it's also an X8. So it doesn't have any quest marks over here. But I guess like, we're gonna be going and checking it. Oh, what the hell is it, a human? And I should use my rad axe here, I guess, just in case. Well, we can battle this radiation one. However much rad axe we're using. Like timer. So yeah, guys, look, the next Grim Dawn build incoming. Probably after we're done with all the stuff in, well, Fallout New Vegas. I'm actually also interested to try the Fallout 4. I'm on other things. I'm on our unending like list, right? So there's also Dragon Age. Right, a new Dragon Age coming. Activate hazmat suit containment unit. The hazmat suit containment unit requires a security code to disable the force field. Oh, alright. So it's like something I don't have yet. But it's some gear for me to take. Dragon Age, Kingdom's Come, Deliverance. Witcher 4, like, well, Witcher not coming like this year at least, you know. So we need to get through the Witcher 3 in the meantime, which is a very long game. And then when, I mean, the Pathfinder shot.
My aggression is increasing geometrically. Do you hear me, think tank?
Oh, civil doctor. Like, yeah, we try, so... And next month is probably will be Game Pass months, most likely. So there will be like a couple of games from a Game Pass. I'm gonna be trying out. Like Mafia could be like one of them. Not gonna be playing anything like very long in that department. Like previous Game Pass months yielded us like 5 or 6 games we finished it in one month. So that was a good value. Dude, this area is like really big. All this like random food lockers. This is useless loot. We didn't headshot it. I think he saw me. How is like full health now? Okay, those guys 0 health. Plasma grenades. Like, how the guys full health? I don't get it. Oh my god, auto-injector. Get the steam packs. I don't get it, have we not like one-shotting them? This is what I'm not getting. Got incendiary bullets. Burning scum. Okay, let's work on biological creatures. Well, there we go, one shot at least on that guy. So this robot's meant to make me look like those things, lobotomize but they didn't have any luck, right? Removing my brain didn't make any changes to my personality or anything. Had no impact at all. Fools. They should know better. Camera? Why do they have camera? Hunter revolver. Jumpsuit strength. Do we need to do something about my apparel here? Okay, we can repair this, right? So he's just grabbing his jumpsuit over here. And we can go and repair this one. There you go. So what about the other thing? I can repair it with sunglasses. Can I just get this the mask here and repair this with the mask? Okay, totally, 22% DT. Well, that's I'll take. Time to hunt. At least there is no stupid desk clothes here. Those things were quite bad in the previous DLC. We done like Lonesome Roads before this one, and yeah, had a little bit of problem with desk clothes. Until I just went to put my stealth boy in and just sneaks past them. We did kill the unique one, however, with one shot, no challenge at all. Some explosive rounds, some critical damage. Oh my god, this is like... Is this the Scorpions? Robo Scorpions? I didn't hit it. Alright. I guess I can't really hit this. So where is this on the map? It's saying like over here. Hydraulic complex. Saying that there's some entrance here. Can never hit it. So barely any damage. Good thing I have a lot of those ammunition bullets. Stink attack. Well, I think I had a lot of them, but they're gonna be run out soon if I'm gonna be wasting them like this. So now they come in. Why are you running? You go over it, come back. It's crippled. Also over here. Dude, how the fuck many are them over there? They didn't damage. They didn't damage shot. Steam pack, cola.
understand these messages. You do not belong here. We will
no cows,
find
no
you.
cows. No cows at all. Okay, what else we have? Okay, like everything we can. Papers, sure. Well, shouldn't be dead. Okay, we have a bunch of healing powders, but this is removing my perception. I don't really like this, but guess I'm gonna be using it. Like, what if I just go and shoot them with explosion bullets? Okay, let's look better. The best bullets. Okay, fragment. Disarmed. But I don't get it where is like this thing we need to go. Like they're saying the complex inside here. Is this like just down there? Do I need to jump? Do I need to go on the bottom of this? It's probably... probably the case. Okay, probably the case down there. So jump. They did put the mine here for a reason. Okay, I discovered the thing. There we go. Do you have anything good, like lootable from those scorpions? It's another one. Still too much bullets. Let's get let's get heal again, dude. This is just unreal. So we got fusion scrap, sensor module, fusion battery, energy packs. How's my upper line holding up? The dust there? Looking okay. Yeah, they have like a bunch of energy cells. So it's good for me, yeah? If I actually was using an energy weapon. Mutant cave fungus. Okay, what the hell are those things? Aid? Mutant cave fungus. Food menus, okay, radiation 1. But it's weighing 1 kilogram. So we don't really want it. Walking eye. It's some curio. Some reference for something, but I don't get it. It's lost on me. This culture thing is lost on me. So far, the only reference I could like get in this game so far, it was the corpse in a fridge, which is again referring to Indiana Jones. That's probably the only actual reference. There was a dog yesterday that was actually from Futurama. And I watched all the Futurama, but I couldn't get it. Also, why I'm dead? Wait, why I died? Oh, because we don't have a rebreather now, is that? Oh, is this what's happening here? Because we replaced myself with a bloody glowing orb. And I actually don't have a rebreather, so... There's oxygen. There's oxygen in the world, chat. Oh my lord. Protons throwing eggs. Yeah, I know about this one. So this is the one giving me health regeneration and endurance +1. This endurance is not bad. I got my okay. No, we have a rebreather. What a rebreathing. Okay, I see. Don't care about those X's. Pre-war money, let's take it. You clearly drone it there, I swear the bubbling noises too. Yeah, that's why I was so surprised, mate, because I supposed to have a rebreather here, so I couldn't like drone by default. Alright, so that's got me like surprised. But then apparently we replaced it when we put that majestic orb around my head. Toaster. We talked about the Wasteland 3 we played, right? Wasteland 2 and stuff. That was where those toasters you need to remember to repair to get the goodies. You absolutely need to invest in toaster repairing, so getting the best loot out of it. Okay, have a look on the local map here. It's supposed to be somewhere in this place. Cigarettes, bottle caps. As a walking eye. There's Sync Project Sync. We got that one sorted. Okay, that's all that we have here. I guess we don't need a rebreather anymore. We breathe everything. Let's switch back to this. This is giving me better stats, however. And now the question, how do we get out of this place? It's moving this way.
Think tank. I wouldn't even use binary to describe my exponential hatred for you.
This evil robot. Bring it on. Okay, see the scorpion over there. So in terms of the map, even to get out, and there is another place over there. To get the modules assembled. Oh, there's two enemies. Wonderful. Like, it does look those robots are... We're not able to crit them. Or we're able, but we're doing like so little damage to those crits. Okay. Maybe I should have shoot them in those like less armored places. This felt like a way faster. A way faster kill. They have those faces. There's a bottle cap I could have take. What I just got? Some trash item. Damn it. So it's X2. Nice! One-shotted it. Finally a crit worthy of my name. Yeah, like, even in that... yes, to this DLC, where like most of the one-shooted everything if you shoot it from a stealth. So this was kinda interesting that we're not one-shooting those guys from a stealth. So within Zone Dome entrance, you mean this one over here? X2, a robot warfare facility, require the key. But do we like need to actually go here? I guess the entrance over there, right? Or is it? I just look around. And how about manual save? We haven't done it in a while. Let's go in some other places. Let's have marks. Y0 Research Center.
Think tank. I wouldn't even use binary to describe my exponential hatred for you.
It doesn't sound like any... Okay, it doesn't have entrance here. Just check if the local map. Terminal activate. Requisition order dispensers. We finished up the design for the dispensers for the Sierra Madre Villa as requested. That big weak Sinclair went to the big empty exit. He wanted emergency dispensers for his sheltered villa in case war broke out and there was need to care for the survivors there. He's done everything he can to insulate the communities and tighten security. Now he just needs to guarantee a food supply and be able to ration out resources in the event of nuclear holocaust. I heard he even narrowed the streets so cars couldn't come inside town. Let alone come up to the villa. Yeah, like that's the first DLC we played. Completely different experience. I like it. Dispenser finding. Okay, guys, one moment. Phone call. I'll be back right away. Alright, we good. We're back. It's another scam, believe me or not. It's so irritating. So you know, there's so much scam calls in January. So much scam happening here right now, like all kind of scammy like schemes going on. And what our lawmaker did, instead of like sorting out the root of the problem, they decided to decriminalize the scam if it's like below some like was something like $10 or $20 margin. If you get scammed for like $20, in order not to like overwork police, right? It's the scam got decriminalized, right? Kind of thing. So it's not criminal to just like scam someone out like about 20. I think it's more than $20. I forget the sum, but yeah. Got the fundings from Sinclair, and near as I can tell, he's willing to not only bankrupt himself for those devices, he's struck a deal with the big MT executives, letting the villa become a lab for the supposedly harmless prototype tanks here. I've seen the big MT Axis do things with other isolated towns. Hopewell, meteorological research up north. Okay, the Hopewell, that's one where the nukes were. That's from the Lonesome Road DLC that we finished. And the whole process, it's not what it's signing up for. So there is a door, but it's inaccessible. If only can use the nuke to blow this up. Unless there's some other like way into it. If there's any ways into it's not showing on the map here. What is this? Big Book of Science? I mean, that's pretty cool. Dude, like, I found all those books so late in a game, you know? We're like literally not benefiting out of this at all. Alright, so it's supposed to give me +3 to science. My science already like above 100. So it's like basically not gonna do anything. So like basically all the books I found them except maybe one or two. I found them before or after, I'll say, when I invested my 100 points into specific field for what like we can benefit with the book. Feeling so bad about it. X22 Botanic Garden. Okay, that's where we have the quest here. All my strength has off switches. Oh, there's enemy. Somewhere? Like there was enemies there. Steady. Okay, I don't need anything of those. The facility, I just imagine we're going up, yeah? How the world map looks, how this small map looks. Research facility for X3. Nani? Oh, those guys, spore scenes. We saw them in one of that of the shelters, right? I switched to a shotgun, dude. In one of the vaults over there where the spore sings. Oh my god, like you really? Patient Zero, he called the Patient Zero. Where I don't even see like anything left of him. Spore Carrier Alpha. Dude, where is this Patient Zero? Any pieces of him? Come on. Okay, Patient Zero empty. Have like 12 shells, 18 shells left in total. The seed package active, dried broke flower added. Oh, I see. It's a plant sink. I saw this sink in one of the gardens. Those get incendiary bullets to burn into life. There we go. Supposed to be some kind of effect too. But it's saying local map. It's saying it's like somewhere over here. The stuff we're looking for. Oh, there it is. There it is. The Sync Project Biological Research Station.
See how I abstract my rage, think tank? I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you!
Okay, complete find all the missing modules. Find the missing modules from the light switches and the engine boxes. Okay, so there's more of this. All my friends are missing. This is like the place they just came here, Forbidden Zone. Okay. Transmitter antenna array, and this is like inside the village. So do we have like anything interesting in here? No computers with their storage or anything. I don't think we can go higher than this, can we? Can fast travel enemy nearby, but who dares? What the hell? Okay, there's some enemy over here. There's a couple of them. I bet it's the fucking scorpions, is it? Armor penetration. Danger. It's not. Let's just burn. There we go. That's better. There's one more danger. Or not? It was just showing on my map over there. Or whatever. Didn't kill it, it was a shot. But there we go. I feel like those scorpions are just spamming in, indefinitely. They're giving you that energy weapon. Big North Tunnel. Oh, do we need to go inside? We do. Okay. Don't have any much quests over there, so let's go to the sink tank. And install all those modules first. Yeah. Then we check out the areas.
Might I be of service, sir?
I need you to okay, equipment repair. Nope. There's nothing here. Where do you install the shit? Balcony. A book chute. After dock over here.
Well, how about that? Old auto dock's back online. Well, alright, come here, let's have a look at you.
I like to engage your services. Can you do anything beyond healing?
Well, firstly, I would say providing wholeness of the body is service enough, but if you must know, I'm also programmed with cosmetical subroutines. Diagnostics says they're offline at the moment, though. Something about corrupted data files and all manner of such foolishness. If you want a haircut or a nose job that won't leave you looking like a ghoul with alopecia, you'll have to find replacement discs for them. Also, and I won't swear to this, but I recollect at some point having a few implant installation modules. Can't speak to where they got to, though.
Implants? Nice. I feel like a little unwell in the head. Can you perform a psychiatric evaluation of me?
Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want?
Okay, so, what's this gonna do? Ready? Let's do it.
Alright, just try to relax. This won't hurt, unless your sense of self is especially vulnerable.
So, psychiatric evaluation. The Autodoc psychiatric evaluation will allow you to redefine your traits and select when you created your character. Oh my god, really? You may only do this once, are you sure you want it? No, thanks, I'll wait. So nice. You define the traits you selected when you created your character. When I created the character. So not all the traits. No, thank you, I'll wait. Sync Autodoc. Implant is now available for surgical installation.
You require some additional services?
Cosmetic surgery. I like to engage your services and... okay.
And rightly so.
So this prototype Autodoc is capable of performing a thorough physical exam and curing the patient of all common ailment, radiation sickness, laceration, broken bones, even chemical addictions. In addition, it can also give haircuts and perform cosmetic surgery. Basic physical exam, check cosmetic, get a haircut, swap body parts, install implants. Perform surgery to install cybernetic implants. Do nothing. Install implant, C13, plus 10 Cazador damage, 8k caps. But Cazador is just... oh, okay, Cazador is fucking flying thing that doing a lot of damage to you. Do you have like any limits of how many implants you can install here? Anyone know, chat? Limits, or, you know, or is this the only implant that's available here? Like 10 more damage to this flying shits. Yeah. 8 cap.
No, not that scalpel.
Implant surgically installed.
The fish scalpel. You require some additional services?
Some of the body parts, what is doing. This option doesn't seem to be available right now. Some sort of control override must be placed.